We are finally in my #1 desired country to travel in the world. Japan, baby! It's been years building up to this moment, and what we were about to experience on this month's travel undoubtedly lived up to the expectations and more.
Oh yeah!
As the new travel series unfolds, let me welcome you to the country where everybody should visit once in a lifetime. The land of the rising sun, the place where the cherry blossoms tint the sunsets with white and pink. Welcome to Japan, everybody. But let's take one step at a time. As we arrived in Tokyo, we started our journey to the southern regions of Japan. Our first stop, Yamanashi. You know, the good old place where this cutie pie is laying peacefully. We rented a car to be able to move around the region properly and set our base in our first love hotel, which wow! But now that we are ready to see some cherry blossoms, I mean, we gotta say that the weather has actually surprised us. We came from 34 degrees in Ho Chi Minh. I mean, clearly the reason that we came here for the sakura season, we are entering in spring, but apparently we have come on the wrong days of spring, because as we were arriving in Tokyo, it was snowing so much. So now that we are here and we're checking the weather reports, in 2 days it's gonna be 20 degrees. But as of now, the road is like this. So no sakura until the next week. Well, we kind of got stuck here, so we have to make some carving magic. Why don't we look for one place with no ice? My Norwegian driver saving the day.
Your Norwegian driver being strict and saying this is too much snow for such a tiny shed car. You have to turn around.
And the Spanish naive adventurous man being like, go on, push it a little, this car coming, come. This place is gorgeous though. Well, we were trying to get a very different view from Mount Fuji by going to a little hike, but the road is impossible to go by. On the GPS it says that the road was blocked, so we had to turn around. So we have made it to the lake Kawaguchi, which is one of the most touristic spots to actually watch it, but at least we can have a peek if we are lucky and the clouds goes away, because on the top over there is meant to be the Mount Fuji. Yes, it is snowy, but it is a fantastic day. Yesterday the highest temperature we got was 5 degrees, and as of now we have 11. Tomorrow turns to 17, 18. But I think it's fantastic that we can actually experience one of the best things that, from my point of view, coming from a very warm place, Japan has, which is seasons. I'm from Malaga. We basically have summer, not summer, almost summer, and a little bit of winter.
Winter requires snow. You cannot get close to that word.
We have snow.
You don't.
An hour away. It is gorgeous though. One of the main reasons we were staying in Fuefukigawa was to be a little bit outside of the park where like most of the tourists are gathering. So for us to have like a little more local experience, like where we are, it's absolutely fantastic. But I guess due to the circumstances, we're gonna have to mix a little bit with touristic sites. Clear up, my dear. Show us the mountain. Oh, I love Japanese architecture. How are you so pretty? Oh, ducks. Well, we have a little lovely walk around the lake, but it is too crowded. So let's just head to the other side. Let's see if we find like a nice little snacky and explore a little bit around.
So the thing is here, because we are obviously used to driving on the right-hand side of the road, everything in a left-hand side vehicle is opposite.
We normally, you would go with the left hand, we would cross here. we press like this little controller, and just if you put it down, it would go to the left. So now the normal thing would be to do like this, but then this happens because these cars, both of the blinkers are on the right side. So if you want to turn right, it would be this.
Well, we are getting used to it.
One of the coolest things that like 7-Eleven, Lawson and these convenience stores have in Japan is they have a fridge which is warm with tea and coffee, and that is the most genius thing that I've seen in my life. For real, this is my favorite thing in the world. This is actually crazy. And the drinks are super warm and they cost $1. Oh, this place is so redonkulously gorgeous. I think we are just gonna grab our little snackies and sit down and enjoy a little bit of the view. Fuji's right on the back, covered by the clouds, but the lake looks as pretty as it gets. So happy to be here.
Yay! Oh, these snacks are delicious.
You know, television in Europe, it changes a lot, depends on the country. Katrina is from Scandinavia, and in Scandinavia normally what they have on cartoons when you're a kid is very American style cartoons. But in Spain we actually have a lot of anime. So I grew up watching Naruto, Dragon Ball. When I was very young, then you could always see in Shin-chan or like in all the anime, you would see them having these little snacks of rice. They always look so yummy, and to be fair, they cost $1 on the supermarket, which I think is the most legit, incredible snack to have on a supermarket. This feels that is gonna be our go-to, let's grab some energy in the middle of the day.
Hell yeah.
This onigiri is amazing. You can see have like some seaweed, some sesame seeds. Arigato gozaimasu, Japan.
That's nice.
This is so cozy and peaceful, mate. This is everything I want on the entrance of my future house. Oh my gosh. Oh.
I love cozy little side streets like this.
I have watched so much anime, and in all the anime, this is the standard typical streets where like most of the main characters are living or stuff like that.
Yeah.
It feels more like a village Japan feeling. And it's something that normally animation in Japan portrays really nicely. One of the things that defines these type of houses much more than, for example, what I feel that I had on our part of the world, it feels so harmonious. If it makes sense, like the garden, everything looks so perfectly somewhere. Look at the little bonsais, like the structures of the houses. It feels so harmonious and so well, like put it there on purpose, very on purpose, you know, like to create this feeling.
I think that's why Japanese gardens are a thing. It's because they are very zen and pretty and peaceful. You just want to sit there and with a cup of tea on a comfy chair and enjoy.
But this is the most exciting part for me of Japan, to be a little bit on areas where not most of the tourists are and see how the actual culture looks like here. So I have a hunch there's gonna be a lot of this on this travels area. One of the absolute coolest things that you have in Japan is that in the middle of anywhere you always have like these vending machines where you can actually grab coffees, juices, water, iced tea. They are legit everywhere. So it's one of the countries where like you can get any type of goodies almost at any time of the day, and that is something that we are really not used to, and it's something that I really like. Okay, time to leave this area. Let's go back to Fuefuki and a little further, because the aim of later on is to try to catch sunset in Onsen. On the Mingwell, let's practice some Japanese. Hola, gordo. What are you doing there? No. Well. if this is not one of the cutest things ever. Wow. Wow. Before we head to the onsen, we are stopping in this massive fruit park that is called Fuefukigawa. This place looks so magical. I am imagining when everything is full blossomed, this must be absolutely incredible. Like, you have the entire views of the valley. It's so dramatic with the mountains on the top. And when it's not cloudy, you can actually see Fuji on the bottom.
You will just find nice, clean public toilets everywhere that are free.
Yeah. These toilets are so magical. Oh, they are warm. They have a lot of gadgets here for you to have fun with it. And when I mean have fun, this is gorgeous. Ice cream vending machine. That's genius. Just imagine the city entirely like this. Wow. Sky. Alright, we're gonna try to close the day by going to Hottarakashi Onsen. An onsen basically is a Japanese public bath. We have chosen this one in particular because it is fairly popular. We read that during the week and at night it's a little bit less. Doesn't look like it. But the idea is to enjoy the last light of the day while having basically a naked bath next to all the Japanese people. In Japan, when it comes to public bath, they have been very strict when it comes to having tattoos. For a very long time, most of the people who had tattoos were the Yakuza. So if I say roughly 95% of the onsens do not allow people who has tattoos, I think it would not be inaccurate. We've been told that this one in particular is alright if we have tattoos. And you know, modern times with a lot of foreigners coming here and Western culture having tattoos so included on their culture already, some of the onsen here are starting to accept people with tattoos as well. So I guess I will not be able to film this because I don't want to show you 100. I mean, I want to, but like I don't think I'll be allowed to do it. But hopefully we can show you a little bit around before we get into this beautiful spiritual experience. Wow. So, this is what we're looking for.
Or maybe that wasn't an onsen I saw. Maybe they're both.
So, it cost 900 yen to get the ticket for just one bath. You can stay as long as you want, but once you leave, it's done. And because I forgot my towel, it costs just a little bit over $1, that's 200 yen, to have a little towel, which in total basically means I'm paying $7.50 for the whole experience. Perfect. Dude, what experience. I am so calmed down right now. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, we get to sit at the bar and watch them right here.
Yeah.
America?
Norway?
No.
Norway?
Ah,
Spain.
España. One of the things that I find the most endearing is that most of the restaurants are run by a lovely old lady. And it turns to be always like one of the most endearing experiences ever. She was super nice, zero English, zero Japanese on our part. We're trying our best and there's no problem with that. We're trying today okonomiyaki here, which is what it is exactly.
Okonomiyaki is a typical household food in Japan. They have different versions around the country. But it's basically, they call it a pancake omelette with different things stuffed in it. So from tradition, they would just put whatever you had left in the house, stuff it in this thing, fry it, and it is the most delicious thing in the whole world. And I'm so excited to try this local variant because I haven't tried this region before.
I think the main ingredient that you put when you made the omelette with is cabbage, right?
In Osaka region, it's cabbage, but it's not cabbage in Hiroshima. The main one is noodles, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so it depends on where you go. I think you actually already said it. Perfect. Looks very good. Yeah, perfect. I've had it once before. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's too cute. Oh my God. Jesus. We order an okonomiyaki with octopus, prawns, shrimps, bacon, green onion. This is an amazing blend of flavor. This is crazy.
Look at this. It's so creamy, so well cooked.
So beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Colorful.
Yeah.
My God. We have one full month to discover this incredible country. Thank you for sticking with us today, and I hope to see you next week on our next video. Don't forget to subscribe to support this journey. Love you all. See you in the next one.